Hello and welcome along. Right, we are slightly off. There we go. That's quite zoomed in, that vertical. Never mind. We'll work it out. I'm going to do an update to all of my streaming setup in a little bit later. How are we? We've got microphone. We're good. Just giving a quick system checks. I think we're doing okay. Let's see who's coming in on the chat then. Farmer Karen 13, welcome along. Blaze Gaming 34, welcome along. H3 Johnson, welcome along. Devil's Man 66, welcome along. Red Man Farmer 76, welcome along. I hope you're all doing well. We've got a couple of people coming through on the YouTube stuff as well. If you're in over on YouTube, please say hi. I will say hi back. The Lone Ranger, welcome along. Over there on YouTube. You see, I knew there were people over there. Yeah, been an eventful few days. Hey, Luke Golden 1988, welcome along. Evening all, what a 5-hour live stream. Do you know what? So I went to see friends in Surrey yesterday. I did 8.5 hours driving. No, 7.5 hours driving. It was 4 hours down and 3.5 hours back. Which was, yeah, we left the house at 9:20 yesterday morning. I got home at 9:50 last night. It was quite a long day yesterday. Hey, Sheep Go Moo, welcome along. So yeah, had quite a thing. Sorry for the lack of stream on Friday. I was doing stuff in the afternoon. I had to get it finished, and by the time I had got it finished, it was already 20 to 9, and at that point there was no point in starting the stream. I did apologize to Gamer Dragon that I had only just got in at the point that I said that. Luke Holden 1988, thank you for resubscribing for your 64th month. You are awesome. Have you seen Ends yet? What a game that looks. I don't know what's Ends. I don't know what Ends is. That's an interesting thing. I've also figured out actually something. If you're on Twitch, the bar above my head here, that's new subscribers for the month. So that's an aim. I think I might reduce the number because it's the number of new subs per month, not the number of overall subs per month. 200 would still be a good target though. It's a GTA London get. Oh, okay. Interesting. Might have to have a look at that. Right. Yeah, we've got some. We had some first fact sheets, which I want to talk about quickly. So let's see if I can get those up, and we'll switch screens for this. But the first fact sheets came out for Mercedes. Yeah, first couple of bits which are very interesting, I think. So first two first two fact sheets out for Mercedes. We've got the Mercedes-Benz MB Track 7090. It's got this, I think it's a forestry cage over the top as well as the front loader. I'm really beginning to think where I'm going to use the Mercedes pack is probably to revive my Silver Run series and use it on that and have it on that, because I think it will probably be a really good pack to have on there. Looking at both of these and looking at the trucks, I think it'll be a really good pack to have on the on Silver Runs. So yeah, and then we got that and the Unimog U 527 535. Yeah, that takes a lot of stuff. So yeah, between these two, I think we might refresh Silver Run and bang into these on Silver Run. We are only how far away? I don't think we're that far away from the release of this. This releases on. Where's this release? 9th of September, so we're 3 weeks away. Yeah, so if I was to ramp up with Silver Run again over the next couple of weeks, we'd look at putting the Mercedes on there, I think. Hey, Hey, Thefisherj, welcome along. I'm glad you're all caught up on this series. I might do that rather than switch series on this. The next live stream series I want to do is the realism experiment. So yeah. So yeah, really cool. I like both of those tracks. I like all of that stuff. That is really cool. I'm very much looking forward to the Mercedes-Benz DLC. If you want to grab it yourself, !Mercedes in the chat. Currently 10% off. If you use my code BF Gaming at checkout, you will support the channel as well. Right, that's that spiel over. I have no idea if, well, I might see if the, you know what, I want the back settings to actually go. Oh, backtrack goes 2 minutes. Perfect. That might, hopefully that fits into 2 minutes, because that make a nice little short. Right, shall we have a look and get into the game? How you doing, one-handed streamer? Hey, Pro Farmer, welcome along. Do you know what? I'm gonna stop watching view counts. Let me know if we hit 100, and then I'll have a look at the view count. But I'm gonna stop looking at your view counts. Why? I'm on a little bit of a break in general at the moment. Paul Sinclair 71, thank you for subscribing for your 47th month with Prime. You are awesome. Don't forget, guys, if you have got that Prime sub going spare, I would very much appreciate dropping it my way. You do have to renew it every month, but it's a great free way of supporting the channel. Right, I am looking for Alma. Set that active. No, here we go. Paul Sinclair, thank you for resubscribing. Oh yeah, with Prime. Yeah, I already said that. What am I doing? Yeah. Thank you for resubscribing, Prime. You are awesome. I thought we'd had a... No. Okay. No. Oh. I'm having a little bit of a quieter time on my content creation at the moment. I think it's going to last probably till the end of this month. And then I'll start moving it up again. I think I might go 3 videos a week, depending on how we go. And go from there. I do want to get the roleplay series doing, and I'm going to try and start recording some episodes this week. If I can get those recorded, then I can get a couple of weeks ahead, and then we should get a nice steady output of content. Also will allow me to have a feeling of how well recording for that series is going. So yeah, looking to get that moving this week. What have we got updating? Oh, it's the DEF mod pack we've already looked at. Is there anything in the latest mods that might be useful to us on this playthrough? I don't think so. No, we already added the straw harvesting. I will say, I am going to feature one of these tractors in my roleplay. Most of them are 2 South American setups to do, but there's one of them that will actually fit into the role play, so that would be good. Hey GD, welcome along, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Redman76, have you used realistic weather precision farming? I have not. I've never used those two together. I abandoned realistic weather when it got too difficult for me to use in the series. We might take a look at it for the realism experiment. I need to go through and work out which mods I want for the realism experiment, and to rejig the rules. Seb Verbumen, welcome along. King Scorpion, welcome along. Just want to do a quick shout out. If you guys have not checked out the awesomeness that is Mr. Game and Dragon TV, go check him out. He's awesome. It's going all right, King Scorpion. I've had the last week off, and I feel better for it. And stepping back from my content creation has also helped a bit. I've just got to give myself the oomph to get back into doing it. I think, do you know what? I know what's going to happen. I'm going to record the first episode of my roleplay, and I'm going to love it, and I'm going to get into it, and it'll be great. Hey the Hay Farmer, welcome along. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting. Is that I'll get into that, and it'll start coming, and hopefully it'll gel together, and it'll be great. So we'll see how it works. I still have a couple of tools I need to find to make it the series I want to make it. So now I don't know what I think my camera on that thing. Bitsy Drummond backboard. Oh, GD Drummond. I got sent Drummond over, and immediately I went, oh, GD is gonna go, oh wow, to see that map return. Right, so last time on here we did a whole load of pellets. I think we did all of the pellets. Excuse me, all the pellets were, yeah, we collected everything up. Don't think we have any game sounds, so let me sort that out. There we go. There we are. How to report bugs! Exclamation mark bugs in the chat should work. I think. If not, it will work on Twitch. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if you want to report bugs, if you need the link to report bugs. Did that work? No, that didn't work. I thought I had a bugs command. Is Nightbots is about. Hey, MK Sim Farmer, welcome along. Yeah, reports at FS25. Yeah, that does work. Although for some reason it's not working on Twitch. So we'll get this moved. Hey, Pro Farmer, welcome along. Yeah, we'll clear up our mess from last time, and once we've done that, I will be looking to start moving on to the next day, or the hopefully moving on to harvest. We need to check we need to check the animals before that, though. That can go there. Does this need repairs? No, but this does need refilling, so we'll go refill this. Haven't used the versatile tractors. I'm really loving them. The whole idea behind this live stream series was to explore this DLC, and yeah, it has been. It's been a fantastic DLC. Right, this tractor is okay. So that can park down here. Out the way. Right, this baler wants to go in the shed. We need to roll these fields. That's the next job I've got. I don't know if I think we've got a grass roller on the farm. Nightbot is on strike, just like hey, Bull Sinclair. Well, Nightbot is posting stuff, isn't it? I know, actually, there is no Nightbot in Twitch. I might need to go wake Nightbot up. Hang on. Right. Nightbot should be working now. He says. No, Nightbot not going to work tonight. Hey, Grumpy Grey Gaming, welcome along. Oh, I love it when Nightbot doesn't behave. Always good fun. Right, we want to put this in the back corner. Nightbot posted the bug command after someone edited the rules command. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe Nightbot is just being slow tonight. That's very possible. Oh, you know what I haven't checked on? Oh no, that was there. Hey, Stacey, welcome along. No, he did not. Yeah, Jesse's posted the bug report. He is definitely not Nightbot. Refuel the diesel. We got DEF. I think we got DEF left. And then the DEF. Yeah. How much DEF do we have left in the tank? Pallet. Oh wow, we have a lot of. Yeah. There's no point in getting a thing for it. Oh yeah, I said I've got to go and roll the grass, didn't I? Do I have a grass roller here? I don't know if I do actually have a grass roller. Right, that's in. Start this up. This does need repairs. Okay. I might start to. I am pro farmer. I have been putting it together for a while. I needed to. I have not been in the right frame of mind. Do you need to plant grass after harvesting it? No, but I do recommend rolling it. You can save a lot of fertilizer by rolling grass after you've harvested it, after you've cut it. Hey, Camper Boy, welcome along. Seeb, how can you log into that report website? Because I play on console and I didn't have to create a password. You should have to create an account to do that. I see you, Camper Boy. Hey, Miguel, welcome along. That's right, see you streaming. Ah, I hope you're doing well, Miguel. This tractor is a beast. There we go. What's my roleplay going to be about? I'm going to be doing a roleplay on Saxlingham. It is actually, they say write what you know. It is very much It's kind of what I would have done had I come home at 30 years old and had a farm to come home to. No mods or gameplay updates. The same can be said about a few of the crops. My thing, mods is up to modders for sugarcane, for anything. So the fact there are no mods for it kind of suggests the player base has abandoned sugarcane. I would say there's a general case of, oh my god, that's 11,000. A general case of abandonment, really. CR11 has broken records in nice. Right, what's the condition? This is good. Sneaky13, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. You are awesome. And JJB49ers, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. There we go. Right, do I have a grass roller? I thought I did. I do not know where it is. Oh no, we're using precision farming, aren't we? Yeah, grass rollers are pointless. Grass rollers are pointless. We want to up our yield. We need to increase. I think we need to go and weed these fields, if I remember correctly. Is this my weeder or is that my weeder? You are a cultivator. You are a weeder. Yeah. If precision farming works anything like it does in FS22, you want to weed your grass after harvest, after cutting it, not roll it. Oh, actually, I think we want to move a day forward. I think we want to move a day forward before I do this. Want to weed it after we've let it grow back a bit. Series Pass is over. I'm struggling to find all videos between all of you. Season Pass is still available. Exclamation mark FS25 year Y1, I think. I think that gives you the year 1 season pass. If Nightbot wakes up and works. We're having a little bit of trouble fitting everything in our shed now, I think. How much space have we got? I know, we got space here. I just need to move the board over. You want to own the first growth stage with PF? My Nightbot was playing up last night. I think he went on strike. Miguel, thank you for the follow. Thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. Welcome to the BFN. There we go. That is in. We have quite a bit leased at the moment. Yeah, so we'll fit the truck and a tractor in that. So. Can you even say that? Thank you, Jesse. Why? I don't know if the pool is working at the moment. Might need to chop the end off that URL because working for you. Oh yeah, there it is. Hey Ethan, welcome along. There we are. Didn't work for you? Weird. I think everything is just being a little bit picky tonight. There we go. Right. So I'm going to move time forwards. Because I think... So what's the state of our fields in? So our fields currently soil type. Yeah, I don't want precision farming. I want farming. What's for supper going down a rabbit hole? We had Hunter's chicken tonight. Hunter's chicken and curly fries. Looks like field 8 is going to be about ready. Yes. I want to reset the yield on this. So the yield wasn't too bad. Big yield map. Oh, wow. Right, that's cleared the... All right, and then for 8, I need to... Right, there we go. Yield map is cleared for our farm then, before I head to harvest. What's my steering wheel called? It's the Hori Farm Vehicle Control System! Exclamation mark Hori in the chat. Should bring up a link if Nightbot is going to behave itself. If not, I'm going to dump Nightbot. But I don't think we have anything else we need to buy this month. Thank you, Jesse. Oh, we need to... Right, we need to move wool pallets. So, open this. No, other side. Yeah. We've run out of space for milk and... I do have to jump out at 9 o'clock and go and tell the kids to go to bed. Yeah, looks like Nightbot is... It's appearing on YouTube, but not following commands. And it doesn't seem to be appearing at all on Twitch at the moment. Yeah, Nightbot's definitely on strike. Might look at seeing if I can write my own bot, BF bot. Looking at integrating a load of my stuff into my website, so. Right, that has made some space in there, so that is all good. This we can park back up in the shed. And move on to the next day. Yeah. Oh, I just want to check the shop first before we move on. Let's have a look. Nice massy, multi-fruit planter. No, nothing there really that we want. That would possibly be good for loading up stuff from the yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Right, let's go next day. We have only 22 left for DLC, plus FSB has sent his map to Giants for testing, which is fantastic. As I said, I'm looking forward to doing realism experiment on that map. And that will be the series that will be titled Saxthorpe. Right, let's see. We're not ready. We got growth. Right, so I need to go and weed my 2 grass fields. What's the weed situation like? We probably should weed these 2 fields with a sprayer as well. So let's go do that. Where's that tractor? There it is. And then we're gonna get a sprayer and we're gonna go and do that. I don't know if we've got a sprayer in the shop. No. Oh, we could probably sell. What's the condition of our animals like? Chickens are low on food, so we've got to feed the chickens. Cows are low on food, so we've got to feed the cows. Sheep and goats are fine. Okay. So I think we could sell some milk today and make some money there. Because I bet there's a fair amount of milk. What is my favorite tractor brand? David Brown. I grew up with David Browns. They were the first tractors I ever saw. We were surrounded by them when I was growing up. And yeah. What kind of spear? I'm not sure what you're asking there, Pro Farmer. When I think of new mods yesterday, there were some interesting new mods yesterday. Interesting as well that they came out on a Saturday. Okay, we'll go with that. sprayer. The sprayer. I've got the John Deere spreader. I don't think I have the sprayer for it. Unless I haven't picked it up yet. Or maybe I do have it. And let's get on to this back section here. Oh, wow. You can see the difference that this is making, actually. Right, let's check in here. So it's in leased sprayers. Yeah, I thought I had. There we go. Used equipment searches. We're still looking for it. We're still looking for the sprayer. So, is there any fertilizing on there, spraying on there? No really good. Yeah. Maybe an egg drop could be modified to accommodate stream chat. An egg drop? Hello, Mitro. Welcome along. Matix1, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. What's going on? I'm currently weeding my grass field. This is to increase the environmental score in precision farming. And as you can see, it actually seems to be making a difference, which is weird. Yeah, it's not showing any weeds. I'm just wondering if in precision farming it's showing anything. pH, nitrogen. Nope, not showing anything. We do need to spread some nitrogen on here as well. Just started playing but I did sell 120k's worth of hay today, so I'm happy with that. That's cool. Matix, that's very cool. Egg drop bots are still popular on IRC. Am I using precision farming? Yes, I am. I saved a few bales for the cows. Nice. We will be using precision farming for the realism experiment on Saxlingham. I won't be using it for the. At least I'm not thinking of you. No, because I'm not going to be showing any of the maps or anything. So. My role play on Saxlingham is much more about telling a story than gameplay. The gameplay I'm very much thinking doing live streams. What is precision farming? Precision farming is a mod. It's a mod that was originally created. Well, it's a DLC because it's created by Giants, but it was originally created by Giants in conjunction with an organization called EIT Foods. and also John Deere, and 3 European universities, and another organization that I can't remember the name of, and it helps to bring soil types and precise farming, precise modern farming into the game. Do I have the key to start my vehicles? Yes, I do, right here. That's what that is. Okay, that's what my Discord that just came up was. To make it realistic farming, my family has 400-acre farms in West Virginia for cows and hay and chicken farms. Nice. How can you get them? In the collector's edition. Do I make mods for console? I don't really make mods at the moment, Joker for Life. I have toyed with the idea of making some mods. My forte for making mods would be script mods, because I cannot at the moment do modeling. Yeah, any mods that I make at the moment wouldn't be for console. If I eventually get around to making a map, that absolutely would be for console. I would aim to make that for console. So, can't believe it's only 3 weeks till September. I'm right there with you, Farmer Kev. I'm right there with you. We're entering the 3rd quarter of the year. No, we're in the 3rd quarter of the year. Right, August, September, October. No, we're in 3rd quarter. We're going to be in the 4th quarter of the year soon. All the letdown people who promised DB. I'll be honest, Luke. I don't get my hopes up when somebody tells me they're making a David Brown anymore. I've had, so far, I have had 5 people tell me that they're making a David Brown. And a couple of them have actually shown me models in game that and pretty much have the tractor in game, and it's never appeared. I have one where the person has shown me the tractor in game, told me it's about to be released, and it never appeared. And that is more infuriating than anything. I want to go to play farming, not go to school. I hear. I have work tomorrow. Am I running the Hori setup? Yes, I am running the Hori setup along with a Thrustmaster Farmstick X. Full sim rig set up for ATS now. I'm gonna have to make one for my desk for farming, I think. I do highly recommend the Hori setup if you're doing a farm sim rig. Very much so. I have added, I've got a standard wheel mount. And I've made a giant wooden platform for it, and that's what all my setup is on. I can actually unplug this setup. I've got a multi-USB hub that's attached to it that all of this is plugged into. and I can unplug the power and the connection to my PC from that, and then just move the whole thing out of the way. Nightbot is not behaving itself. If you are looking for links to any of my stuff, certainly on YouTube, it's in the description. Yeah, August is going quick. August is going very quick. Oh, which reminds me, no stream this Friday. I know we've not had to stream last Friday either. But yeah, no stream this Friday. It's my wife's birthday this week, and we're celebrating Friday evening. So yeah. Not GD MIA, me MIA this week. It was me MIA on last Friday. It's me MIA this Friday. Hopefully I can get the 7 Days to Die server set up, and we can get back to 7 Days to Die the week after. Again, go into September with a new series. Thank you, Pro Farmer. Been very busy on Maypole. Just finished my harvest, getting next year's food ready for my cows, water buffalo, and ramping up production for my bakery. So busy winter for me on the farm. Nice, Steam fan. Any mods I would say are needed for a new player? Omatics, I would say play at least one farm without any mods. Play one of the base game maps with no mods, and what you should get a feel for is what mods would be good for you to use. Where you feel there are holes, you can then go through the mod list and say, oh, that would be a good mod for me, and that would be a good mod for me. That is how I would recommend doing it. May you have a thank you, Valentine Bayane? I'm sorry, I've mangled your name. I'm on the starter farm with just the sim dash for your bottom box. I mean, are you on Riverview, or are you on the Asian map that I can't remember the name of the top of my head because I haven't played it that much? Riverview is a fantastic map. And don't add every single vehicle mod. No. If you are on PC, I highly recommend getting a mod switcher. What will I put the DLC on when it drops? You know what? So the Mercedes DLC, I've been looking at it. Its best fit is going to be Silver Run Forest. So I think I'm going to try and record an episode of Forestry Friday for this week. Bring Silver Run Forest back. And then we'll put the Mercedes DLC on that when it comes out. Where do you get the... Oh, where'd you get the collector's edition at? You can get it off. So where are you? Are you on Pro Farmer? You are on YouTube. In the description on YouTube is a link to the collector's edition on Amazon. So if you want to get the collector's edition and support the channel, there is a link to it on Amazon in the description of on YouTube. What I think I'm going to do after this field is we will set this tractor going with a hired worker on the next field. And we will go and feed the cows. Do I have any silage left? Yes, I've got a little bit of silage left. So yeah, we'll finish up the silage. And we'll top up the cows. And that'll be good. I haven't seen GD since last Wednesday. He popped in here. Sea Beast. He popped in here this evening. So I have seen him. I didn't realize he wasn't streaming on Friday. Because I turned around and went, oh, I can't stream tonight, and then realized he wasn't streaming anyway. It's not showing up. I wonder which will drop first. The first DLC or the DLC or FSB's map? That's a good question. Can you change the board? I'm broke. If you're asking me to change the game, Kardosh, you have come to the wrong channel. Daniel Campermezzi, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. I mean, thank you for watching. And I love that you must be here for my scintillating personality. Is anybody? I will say we got more people watching on the horizontal YouTube at the moment than we have on Twitch. How is that? I said I was going to watch the view. I was going to watch the view numbers tonight, but we got lots of people watching on YouTube, which is fantastic. Hello, everybody. You better play Fortnite. It's better than boring game, British friend. I do play Fortnite. I play Fortnite with my twins. But I don't play Fortnite on stream because there are 1,001 Fortnite gamers. There's 1,000. There are so many Fortnite streamers. It would be pointless for me to try and break into that. Oh my lord, would it just be? Yeah. And trust me, I would not have 48 people watching me on YouTube and 40 odd people watching me on Twitch if I was playing Fortnite. I know, because I've played games like that on stream before and nobody watches. I think last time I played Apex Legends, I had 2 people watch. In fact, no. I think I ended up with a 0. I haven't had a 0 since I first started streaming. You know, random question. I was listening to YouTube and your stream kicked in. Stumbled on it. I made a field, but it's tiny. Can a field be so small it doesn't show up on a minimap? I think so, yeah. Depending on how small you make it. Yeah, I think a field can be so small it doesn't show up on a minimap. Depending on how small you make it, Soul Beast. You might get a few hundred watching because they're confused about what you're doing. No. I am not a big I'm not a big Fortnite streamer. I like saying this about streamers and some react by badly. Yeah, I take everything in my stride. I don't. Do you know what, Kardosh? I don't see how you can be a decent streamer and not take everything in your stride. If you don't, then why are you doing this? How old am I, Pro Farmer? Well, this is the thing. Nobody tell him. How old do you think I am, Pro Farmer? That's the optimal question. That's the big question that I always like to find out. Fair enough. It's Beats for Horses. Didn't want a huge amount. Just never had a field show. Yeah, I think if it's really small, then it might not show up. I've created really small fields by accident, but I've never done it on purpose. Right, AI worker. Okay. Where you go. Okay, let's clear this off. Course. Yeah. 2 headlands. Generate me a course, seeing as the hired worker won't do it. Excellent. First waypoint, and away you go. Right. I want to jump into the FS21. 35, 37, 21. I wish, Sea Beast. So yeah, I am 48. Little tractors at the back. I wish AI workers would bale stuff, but I'd be fun in that. That's why I use Courseplay for baling. The YouTube chat is a little annoying today. Had to reconnect 4 times already. Ugh, that kind of day. That would explain why we've fallen to like 37 people. Right, let's do the milk first. Nightbot's struggling on Twitch, not YouTube, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we got milk to sell. Let's go sell milk. Right, best place to sell milk. At the dairy. Oh wow. Oh yeah, okay. Tag it. That way. Gonna take 47. Really, I'm shocked by that. Oh, thank you, Jack. How much did pick up? I can't have anything like that. I have a laptop, mouse, and a couch. Decide to take over that. So, I am a very, very lucky person, Veiled Soul Beast. My setup cost me £20. And it cost me £20 because I had to buy the USB hub. The rest of this got sent to me to unbox. So Hori sent me the Hori setup. Thrustmaster sent me the Thrustmaster setup. I am a very, very lucky person. We have worked out before that if I'd had to buy just the setup in front of me, that alone is like £600. £600-700, something like that. There was an update mod tested by DJ last week, as Giants are only testing in big batches, and the test list is now in Word format only. No more X amount of days, as Giants have other priorities. Gamescom, next DLC. When is my next charity stream? We've got a charity stream coming up in October, I believe. I just need to get the details. Got a love word sponsors it. Yeah. Hori and Trustmaster have been very nice to send me stuff over. It is incredible stuff. It really is. It is a pretty heavy setup. I will say, would I buy this setup? Oh god, yes. If I had the funds to buy this setup, I would buy this setup. It is fantastic. Am I good at Fortnite? I'm okay at Fortnite. I can hold my own. I've got a few crowns. I've got more victories at Fortnite than I do in Apex Legends. $9,000. Okay, 10,000 for that. That's good. Like your FS hats in the background. Thank you. Yeah, they're all. So I've been collecting manufacturers' hats. I've got so there's a Twitch cap at the back. That one there. 2 farm sim hats, which are those 2 there, and then everything else behind me. Those are all manufacturers' hats. So up there, I've got Case New Holland, Kubota, Deutz-Fahr, John Deere, Rani Wrap, Fent. I've got a. Oh, where did we go this year? I picked the grey one at the bottom next to Argsy's hat. I picked that up this year at FarmCon. £600. That's just the controller set. Oh yeah, that's not the controller. Oh no, we're getting towards £3,000 for the entire setup, if not more. Yeah, we're over £3,000 for the entire setup. No, actually, we're over 5 because there's 2 PCs. Austria, yeah. I have not played the new Welk Farms yet, Chris. Welk Farms is not my type of map. Lindner, thank you, Jack. Still planning to go to Llama in January. Yeah, we are still doing the meetup in January. What is my favorite one? The New Holland. The New Holland I bought at my local dealership. It's the one directly above my head here. Yeah, that's my favorite one. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Welker's Farm, the Welker's Farm map. Not because it's a bad map, because I don't think it is a bad map. It's just not a map that interests me. Hey, gamers. Yeah, so I got a good array of hats. I'm from the States, so John Deere is my favorite and master certified for them as well. Nice, Omatics. Well, the case one, so that one there ish, the one next to the New Holland one, that came from Wisconsin. I bought that while I was in Wisconsin. But did they give it to us while we were in Wisconsin? I definitely picked that up while I was in Wisconsin. Nick from Welk Farms even more. Did he? I'm sorry, Chris. Please, please, if Nick wore one of my shirts in video, please send that to me, because that would be insane. I might have a completely different opinion of that map. In the big bus video. Oh, please send me that. Often see BF in welcome video. Really? Please send me that. I think their stuff is great. I don't get to watch their stuff often enough. Feeling a mowed grass with a handy mower for the first time because we don't use them often, and by often I mean years. I remember we're supposed to be feeding the animals. BF gets a Massey hat. He has to wear it while streaming once a week. Do you know what? Oh yeah. I did forget a hat. So I also have a JCB that got sent to me by somebody from JCB, which was awesome. And yeah, this is the Lindner one. You can see Lindner underneath. Yeah, I don't have a Massey Ferguson hat. I don't have a Massey hat. You can do it on Discord. You can send me if you're on YouTube. Yeah, Discord is probably your best bet, Chris. It is. There's a link to Discord in the description. I don't think Discord will come up in here. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the link to the Discord. That's I have some good one. Nice. Right, we'll go in this gate here. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Chris. I need to check that. Do you know what? I would not even know that Welcome Farms knew I existed. That's awesome. Turn on the mixer wagon. We probably need to remix this. Yeah, there we go. It's going out the other side. Never mind. About 30 minutes when you start to see it. I will have to go and we'll have to go and check that out. Should we check out on stream chat? Let me see if I can find it. And we'll go check it out on stream because that is crazy. Yeah, I'll be checking out Welcome Farms and go. I will say we have played Welcome Farms. Welcome Farms has been was a great map for multiplayer. When I was doing Xbox multiplayer before crossplay, yeah, we played it on there because it's really useful for spinning up a multiplayer map like that. You were mowing IRL? Nice. I need this. Are you number one already? Because you're chatting it up. It's the... Well, my t-shirts are available in various colors. Tag me a photo of it on Discord. I need to go and have a look at this. Give me a minute, chat. Let me just get Discord up on here. Because this is nuts, because that... Okay, yeah, we'll check that out. Oh! That's not my t-shirt. That's not my t-shirt. So this is my shop and my t-shirts look like this. And actually aren't available in blue. They're available in black or in green. And if, yeah, and then with artwork on is this. But that's available in blue. But yeah, that's, I've never seen that before. It's got a big bud on it. Yeah, I still don't think they know who I am. Because I don't think they'd be wearing that. It has given me an idea for a t-shirt, though. No, you're all right. Oh, you did get my hopes up a little bit, but yeah, it's. I have been wanting to have. No, as I said, I don't think they know who I am. Right, I think we want 2 bucket loads of this in the thing. I don't know how much we have left in here. Yeah, so I think we can do 2 refills for our cows. I am looking to redo my shop soon. Jay Veiled Soul Beast, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Right. We'll leave that in here then. I do not yet have a play button profile, but in fact, I am currently trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by May next year. That is my target, 50,000 subs by May next year on YouTube. We are at 46,500 at the moment. Someone stole my name and put it on the chat. My name isn't really that copyrightable. Evening, Porter MG. Welcome along. Right. I want so yeah, we want 2 of these, I think. Hey, 3AXAP, welcome along. Thank you. I think this is probably gonna fill this. Yeah. am currently setting up Saxlingham for my roleplay series. We will also be using Saxlingham as my for my next realism experiment, for my next live stream series. What does Jeremy think of me having more real life experience?
Farmer Kev21 asked me, can VF out-farm Jeremy Clarkson on a real-life farm with VF having more experience in real life? The age-old question. Can Virtual Farmer out-farm Jeremy Clarkson in real life? Well, if VF has more actual farming experience, they might have an edge on Clarkson, whose farming experience is as extensive as a Fiat 126's boot space. However, Clarkson does bring a certain chaotic flair and a penchant for turning mishaps into entertainment. So, if it's pure farming efficiency, VF might take it. But if it's about turning a tractor into a comedy show, Clarkson is your man.
I think I would probably challenge the idea that I have more farming experience than Jeremy. Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear. Caleb told me at Llama this year that whenever I put one of those shorts out and he and then they come up on his feed, that it freaks him out to suddenly hear Clarkson's voice coming out of my videos. Been playing a lot of Saxlingham yourself recently. Saxlingham is just a fantastic game. It really is.
Steam Fan V2123 asked me, why do you dislike VFS cooking? Right, listen up, you panini head. VF's cooking is like a bloody tractor tire in a Michelin star kitchen. First, you take some questionable ingredients, then you haphazardly chuck them together with no finesse, no technique, and no bloody taste. It's an insult to food, a culinary catastrophe. Now get out.
I think Gordon's been in my kitchen. It's not fair. Oh, man. Savage. I still need to spray off these weeds on here. Yes, this is an electric wheel loader. What a rounding town that has it. Am I looking at using the real livestock mod? No, I'm not on here. We probably will for the realism experiment. Weeds or nothing. Yeah. I got it second hand, which is why we have it. It is also in need of it's also in need of repairs. So we might repair it after this, although I really need this money for a sprayer. Let's make it front-loaded to a cooking stream next. I do owe everybody a cooking stream. I just need to get my kitchen clean enough to actually do it. Also, I don't know what to cook, what people would like to see me cook. That's the other thing. I have considered making a short on how to make a cup of tea. Don't invite Gordon to my cooking stream. No. Yeah, Gordon wouldn't like my cooking. Then we had to do this one at a time. It's not liking it. I might need to get a new bale spike, I think. This one does not do great in these enclosed quarters. There we go. Gordon Ramsay said that about Dr. VS cooking. He would be out of the kitchen quicker than VS Pig Brew. Oh my god. Hey, the Killer Farm, welcome along. How did I get green beacon light? It comes on this. It's part of this piece of equipment. No. There we are. Oh, it's 25 past 9. Right, I'm gonna leave this loading into here. I will be right back, chat, because I just need to go and put the twins to bed. Don't go anywhere. There we go. They're off to bed. Now I've got to be careful with the straw once this hay's gone in. Go and find something to eat before the food talk. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we can get away with any more straw than that. So we'll just put this down here for now. pick it up properly, and then we'll go put this back in here and get it parked up. Hey, Phantom Brian, welcome along. There we go. Yeah, I think next thing I'm going to do is load up the goat's milk and the wool and see if we can sell that. Did I build my farm? No. What on? Yeah. Do you mean my the map of my dad's farm? Not yet. I haven't. No. No, I haven't done that yet. That's done. This still has space. Hang on, 16,000. How high am I on? I'm pretty high on the... I don't think I can put more hay in this, so we'll just empty this out. Oh, it's full. Fantastic. We don't need to worry about that at all then. Just park this up in here. It's fine, you should try it. I want to. It's finding time. Right now, I've got a couple of websites I want to build. Higher on my priority is getting my websites up. So I've got virtualfarmer.tv I want to build. I've got some ideas for that, and then I also want to get Farm Sim UK built, which I'm currently working on, but we'll have to see. How long have I had this series for? We are up to episode or stream 20 on this series, Ruben. So we've done 20 odd streams on here. I think we're probably going to be doing around 25 to 30 on here, judging by the fact that Saxlingham has now gone into testing. Off to bed later, Jack. Thanks for joining us. What's time? It's 9:30. I have just really annoyed my son. So he got, for various naughtiness today, he got banned from playing Fortnite. And I just walked in to send him to bed and found him playing on Fortnite. So he got the Xbox immediately turned off. Which he wasn't very happy about because he didn't get to say goodbye to his friends, but I was not happy with him at all. They were also supposed to take themselves to bed over half an hour ago, and I was just checking they'd gone. So that was also bad. Don't test it, it's not tested till Giants get back from Gamescom. Yeah. So I'm not expecting really Saxlingham to be released in general, i.e. outside of itch, before probably the DLC comes out. How much? What? How much will I make off this? Not a huge amount, I don't think. Get network control powers off so you can switch them off remotely. Oh man. They're in the backlog this week and next week. Nice. Yeah, I'm umming and erring about making a video. There's things I've talked about the last couple of streams that I'm really kind of going, do I make a video about this? Because it's really, I'm so torn at the moment. I'm so torn. I honestly think that FS25 is probably the best, well, no, not probably, is the best farm sim that Giants have ever released. It is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. There is so much to this that I wanted. And then there are things that are just fumbling the ball. And you're going, why is this being done this way? Because it should be better than that. Oh, search successful. Our I think our sprayer is available to us. How much is it going to be? How much do we need to make off this? Oh, we've got enough money for the sprayer. Fantastic. In ads, gamers definitely come a long way. And as I said, there's not even a mediocre DLC. In my opinion, all of the DLCs that have come out for FS25 and are coming out for FS25 are just brilliant, are absolutely fantastic. And not a dud one among it. Not even a mediocre one among it. And that is fantastic. But then there's little things like the lack of equipment in the original release and the bugs and stuff being released incomplete, and that I just takes the shine off, you know? And I think that's led to the sort of general disinterest that's happened recently. Which is annoying because, as I said, the DLCs are brilliant. And the game itself, core of it is brilliant. Hey, Mr. Type 1, welcome along. Have I ever played or done logging with my setup? Yes. Yes, I have. It is cracking for doing that. I have a series that I haven't done for a few weeks that I want to get back to this week, which is on Silver on Forest, and I use this setup for logging with that. Got both joysticks. The logging is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And the FS25 is the first time I've had a chance to do a dual joystick setup for logging, and it's been great. Very advanced game, but the broken bits ruin our gameplay a lot. Yeah, Jordan, I agree with you. And there are and I know, especially on the console side, people have had a lot of problems. I know a couple of big content creators who have had a lot of problems. And it just, you know, that's just annoying. It's unnecessary. And just to be clear, bugs are going to happen. You are going to get bugs. But some of this is just... How is that happening? Why is that happening? Right, let's have a look. Where is the best place to sell? Let's go with the... wool first. There we go. Bale sell point. Tag it. There. Just the other side of the train tracks. So I should get my hands on the DLC about the Wednesday before release, and I should be able to put out content on the Friday before release. There we go. Right, best place. There's two maps on FS25 I really do like logging on: Deadwood and Deadwood Log. Same map but different. I love Silver Run Forest. Silver Run Forest is one of those absolutely amazing DLCs for me. Oh, we've got 10,000. Oh, we could sell off. We're almost at best price for soybeans. We want to make sure we sell those off. Right, goat's milk. Dairy. So tag that. That is just around the corner from us. When is fishing coming to FS25? This November, X-Gamer. This November. Right, let's buy our John Deere boom. Oh, we might need to... Ow! Now, does this change anything? Yes, it increases the amount. I don't need to worry about increased amount. I don't think we need the load command system. We do need the weed spot spraying, but that is going to take the price of this up to 102,000. So I'm going to have to borrow 50,000, and then hopefully our finances will come good. Come on. Yes. Okay. And this is why we had to get the sprayer second hand. Buy that. Yes. Ow. Right. I hope we've got some herbicide. Otherwise, we're going to have to borrow that. Really like the modern... sorry, to that was on... Yes. It's a cracking mod, that. November 4th. Thank you. Yes, so I should have access to... Well, what I'm probably going to do is take the Friday and the Monday off around the release of Highlands, and we will do 4 days of dedicated streaming when the Highlands DLC drops. Well, before the release of Highlands. I want to really go play that map that weekend. And you guys can get me to go and check out whatever you want me to check out that weekend. I think that would be a really, really cool DLC to do. To go and have a play around with for sort of 4 dedicated days. When your Highlands drops, you'll be visiting Riverview to see if anything changes. Yeah, we'll have a look at Riverview because I think something will change on Riverview. This year is flying by. Both DLC scenes will soon be here. Yeah, they really will. And there's only 2 months between the 2 DLCs, which is incredible. I mean, that's really short. Right, let's go get this sprayer and see if we can spray off the weeds with minimal impact on our yield and environment score. There we go. Do I like versatile tractors? I'm enjoying playing with these versatile tractors. I'm having a lot of fun using these. Good old Aussie, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's back this up. And we need to take this out and drop the back off that. No cover on this, so I need to go and park this at the back of the shed here. Way. Does my steering wheel have buttons and thumbsticks? Yes. And I can use the thumbsticks to look around. Right, I've got the that thumbstick set to look around. I think I got the other one set to do anything. No, I haven't. This one will look around. I find it a bit difficult to use when I'm using the wheels. So. There is that. Oh, we're pretty low on DEF on this. We'll have to refill the DEF before we go spraying. I think I have a load of... I'm hoping I have a load of herbicide up at the shop. If I don't, we'll have to go and purchase some. What about building a new shed for your sprayer spreader when you buy the materials? Well, we might do. Alt FS got told by Giants they don't have Ford license, and that's why Ford's got refused full platforms. Yes, that was my understanding before he submitted them as well. Oof. I think we just went over. Yeah, we just went over now with this. How many logging do I plan on doing any on this save game? I don't plan on doing any on this save game, good old Aussie. But I do have several logging forestry series on YouTube I'm hoping to restart my Silver Run series this week. If I can get an episode recorded of that, I'm going to try and get that recorded this week. Because I've come to the conclusion that the Mercedes DLC, the best map for me to use that on is going to be Silver Run Forest and logging. It just seems really well set up for that. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that and see if that works. Yeah, we have something here. That is fertilizer. Right, so we're gonna have to borrow money again. What are we up to? 1.14 million. And then we're gonna have to buy some herbicide. Get some Helm herbicides, 2,400. Let's get 2 of these. Don't think I'm gonna need 2 of these, but we'll see. What's the pal in the road? I believe that's molasses. We do need to come up here with there's something that I can pick stuff up with. Oh wow, these are 2,000 liters each. We'll fit both of them in the sprayer. Right. Get the beacons going on our way back. Do I have foot pedals? Yes. Yes, I do. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna pick up some DEF on our way through, Farmer Kev, before we actually get spraying this herbicide. Yes, I do. I have the key ignition is here. I would show you the key, but the sprayer will turn off. I've even got my my little Case IH keychain on it, which you probably can't see from there. When I stop this to refill it, I'll show you the key. Where in the world do I live? I live in Norfolk, in the UK. There we are. Turn that off. Refill the diesel. But yeah, this is my key. And then I've got my my case that I got in Wisconsin. That's my case keychain that's on it, and it's yeah, it slots in down here. turning it, I can turn my sprayer on. No, we won't be setting a brand for the RE. I also won't be using the find used equipment mod either. It'll be whatever equipment comes up for us. Whoa! These wheels destroy crop. Fantastic. There's some crop circles. No, it's got a wide enough reach that I'm not too worried about this, and this is going to put tram lines in for us, so yay. How long have we played this map? We are, as I said, we're up to about 20 odd streams on here. I can't change the wheels on this because this is the least piece of equipment. So yeah, it is what it is with the wheels. Squash Monkey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Oh. That's why they destroyed the cots, because they're not narrowed. Yeah, but I thought I'd put narrowed on it, Mr. Type 1. I thought I'd put narrow tires on here, but apparently I haven't. Or what are considered narrow tires on this aren't actually set up properly in the mod as narrow tires. Also, I'm pretty sure that I got the herbicide spot sprayer on. But we seem to be using quite a bit of herbicide. I'm not turning crop destruction off. I'm actually enjoying making the that can't be right. Really? That far back? No, it isn't. Definitely isn't. Oh, I must have started. Okay, yeah. What do you say to the Mercedes DLC before I've been out of the loop for a while? Well, the Mercedes DLC comes out at the beginning of next month. I'm not sure this mod is fully set up properly. Have I got a harvester? Yes. We have a 2-stage harvester on here. We got the MacDom. Now the trick is to follow the same lines. All the way back up to the top end of the field. This is going to be a fun one. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. I don't get the turning circle right here. Destroy more crop. I mean to. Add to mute the ads. What's a good number of chickens to get a steady stream of eggs, but not too many that you're overwhelmed with eggs? I find myself rarely overwhelmed with eggs, Steam fan. I mean, I've got... How many chickens have I got on here, actually? So I have a lot of chickens. I have not had enough eggs to be overwhelmed. Hey, RC Wet, welcome along. Right, now comes the fun, because we've got to get a reverse track going. So I've got to do a 180-degree turn. Like so. What are the farms in the background? That's my farm in the background. Over that way is the BGA. I feel like I'm using an awful lot of herbicide on here. Yeah, 30 will produce you a decent amount of eggs. Frames in the background. I'm not sure what you mean by frames or farm. Do you actually mean farms? Yeah, this is not spot spraying. This is not spot spraying at all. Oh, in my house. Frames? Frames? Oh, those. Those are Giants bronze partner, Giants bronze partner, Giants silver partner. I am using precision farming Sea Beast. So I don't understand why my spot spraying isn't working. Because we've gone through nearly 4,000 litres of herbicide. Yeah, so bronze giant partner is that one. Bronze giant partner. So they sent me 2 bronze giant partners. And I've got a silver partner there as well. And do you remember I asked about the tiny field of the moon map? I just made a massive one not showing. I think I have a glitch. Hopefully it shows when I reload. How do you mean not showing, Soul Beast? What does the map say? Yeah, dead weeds. Definitely killing them. What does the sign say in the corner? Oh, what? That sign there and that sign there. It says, oh yeah, you're awesome. It used to be a lot more visible, in fairness. I think the sprayer might not be sported, even though we spent all that extra money in the shop on getting the sprayer with the thing. Have you tried planting it with something? Does the field show up if you plant it with something, Soul Beast? The sprayer is not base game, it's a mod. I think we're gonna have to go back down this row here. Get that last row. With Mercedes coming, what mods would be allowed? I would guess Mercedes would be much more open. Do you know the grapple yarder mod? I know of yarders, and I've used yarders. Whereas Planet Fields 872 on Saxium, that was updating to plowed new field. Okay. On here has updated as well, because obviously I redid all the fields on here. I'm gonna go straight out the end here, which is what I should have done in the first place. Come in. Yeah, we don't have enough herbicide. Need to go back to the shop. All right, 50k in crops, probably. Someone make Elm Creek logging for 22 or 25 or both. Oh man. I want to make a good logging area on whatever map I make. I found an area not too far from me that I'd love to make a map of recently. What's my name? Virtual Farmer. Yeah, we'll check the sprayer config in the shop. But I paid. I mean, I've got no money left, so I did buy the sprayer config. Bought the expensive sprayer config for 68,000. Yeah, what a rip-off. Exactly. Jerka, question. I have an issue with planting seeds. When I work on my field, my seeder doesn't want to plant in some spots. Do you know why? I would check the field. Are they like little round areas? If they're little round areas, that will likely be where you have hail damage. And you need to go and either cultivate or plow those areas in order to make them seedable again. It always has before. It's why I think I have a glitch right now. I'm going to finish the field save and reload. Yeah. Such a long drive to go and get more herbicide. Right. First up, we need more money. And we need 2 more of these. And then we need to go and check. Oh, well. Don't know what center cams are. You know, the blue planter for 5% is a modded version of it. I do have that. I stopped myself doing contracts or event spring so I can move through the years quicker. Yeah, I find that I end up doing too many contracts and then not moving fast enough. Certainly, I think that was one of my issues on Oakbridge. Right, let's have a look at this sprayer. Customize. Yeah, weed spot spraying. We have the weed spot spraying. Now, actual weeds below the nozzle with you may use 90% less herbicide. So we should be using less herbicide because we have the weed spot spraying on. So I don't need the load command system to make it work, do I? If I do, that's a little bit annoying. 194 contracts in 7 years. Jeez, Thefisherj. That's the advantage of always running at 5x. I can't put on. Well, let's just have a look at the configuration in general on that. Yeah, there's no narrow tire per se. I mean, there are narrow tires because you can see that those are wide, but we're running something like that on these. So it looks like the narrow tires on this are not set up as such. It's another 12 grand. Should we? It's another 12 grand for the load command. I don't want to do that at the moment. We might try that next time. Said game, turn off autosave and cheat one with the load system and spot spray. Beacon. When's my next stream? Wednesday, Pro Farmer. Wednesday from hopefully 8 PM, 8:30 at the latest. If I can't stream before 8:30, then I tend to not stream. I suppose it is a little bit of a test stream setup. I'm not too worried about how much money I make on here, so we could try that. I'm trying to save up for a field at the moment, though. That's the trouble. Bye, Pro Farmer. Yeah, let's try putting the load command on. We'll get this back to the farm. We'll get it into our shed, and we'll see if we can put the load command on it. We'll borrow the money to do it. See if it makes the difference. What's my Mercedes thoughts on the Mercedes DLC? I am really interested in it. There's some very cool stuff in the Mercedes DLC, far more than I was expecting to be actual Mercedes kit. Stuff that I am just over the moon about seeing. Yeah, I'm really liking the look of the Mercedes DLC, and it's a lot of DLC for the price as well. I'm 17 pieces of equipment for under £10 is great. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's do that. We want to right, I need 12,000 for this. Add the load command system. Okay, yes. Okay. Right, now we'll see if this works. What's adding fishing is the expansion at the end of the year, Mr. Type 1. So that is the Highlands Fishing DLC, or Highlands Fishing Expansion DLC at the end of the year. What are my thoughts on the Mercedes DLC? I've just seen that how I wrote the Mercedes DLC at the start of this is wrong. I am really excited by it. I think it's going to be good. Right, let's see if this load command works. Okay, this should go fairly well. Shoot. Get out. Yeah, load command has made no difference. Oh. Steering assist. Okay. This is FS25, Deutschland. Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing the Unimog's karting machine. Me too. I think they're going to be all-round great little tractors, those Unimogs. Yeah, that's still not spot spraying. I think it'd be really cool if you had a multiplayer. I have done multiplayers in the past, Mr. Type 1, and I used to do a daily multiplayer while I was doing this full time. I've not really had the chance to do it since. It's not really been an option, and as you say, a lot of other streamers do multiplayers, so I'm not too worried about it. I am looking for new things to offer my patrons and channel members, though, at the base level. This field should go a little bit more simply than the last one. That low. Oh wow. Okay. How many hectares? I have no idea. To be honest, no idea at all. Especially as I've reworked these fields as well. So to keep this nice and tidy, what we're probably gonna do get onto this row here, go up to the top end and come in at the top end. Like so. Just pulled 23k liters off my 60 cows to be made in cheese, butter, bottled milk, and butter. Nice. The dimension system in hectares the same as the money, or is it like miles and kilometers? It's like miles and kilometers. So hectares and acres would be very different on here. Whereas the currency difference is, yeah. It would be nice if there was a currency translation on here. Made 26k from pig sales in a month, which is, yeah, I maintain that if you've got the time to do pigs in Farm Sim, you will make an absolute mint from them, because it is very easy to make a lot of money from pigs in farm sim. Not really sure. It's like, say, buy equipment for 431,000 to be 3,000 heroes or whatever. Yeah, it would be so. $431,000 would be roughly £400,000. You know, it's quite a difference. Right, let's see if we can get a decent screenshot of this. Right, and if we move, go. There we are. At some point, I will do all of the thumbnails for this series. Right, and we'll bring this around at the bottom here. This should be our last row. I probably could build a third pig pen and make 39k and still produce enough feed. Nice. If you hold pigs till 24 months, they make a huge amount of money. But you have to get a good feed mixer and a good way of creating all the feed for them. Right, I think we'll come out this top corner. We'll fold this up. And hopefully oh no, there's a strip down the bottom. What would make more money, pigs or cows? I think pigs. It takes cows longer to gestate. But it kind of depends on what you do with the milk. If you're doing beef cows, I think pigs are probably the better way to go. Nine fields to plant corn, canola, and barley, and a lot of sugar beets from your first harvest. I find the best way to get sugar beet for pig feed is to do contracts, because you get a lot of excess. from sugar beet contracts. So not only do you make money from the sugar beet contract, but you get a lot of sugar beet. Because sugar beet is a small part of pig feed. You don't need a lot of it. So you make a huge amount of money from a large sugar beet contract. And keep the excess sugar beet for yourself. The modern grain mill which produces pig food as a byproduct, which is absolutely a great way to do it. Yeah, anything that produces pig feed as a byproduct is a great way to go when you've got pigs. Right, have we got everything done that we need to get done? Work. Excellent. Right, this does not stick that far out the front, but more important question, I've got to get the combine out. I think we might need to add a spray shed. Right, so there we go. So anything else I need to do on the farm? We have got that all sprayed off. We're good there. Can't do anything about that or that or that. Stones, no. Water, no. Okay. So there are our fields. I think we could plausibly get going with a harvest. I just need to get this tractor back. There we go, this tractor back. Only thing I don't like about this this bit of kit, this ignition key, is they used a USB type B or micro type B for it, and it's just why it's not a USB-C annoys me. Don't know if USB-C costs more money or whatever, but yeah, it's a type B, and it's type B is outdated at this point. Or micro USB. Right, so we'll park this up in the sheds. We're going to be using this for carting, so Reaver raiding with a party of 7. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream, bro. Hey, Miles Farmson, welcome along. Ace Face 2024, welcome along. Thank you, Thefisherj, for the shout out. I'll do a full one as well. Guys, go check out Reaver. He is my brother. He is back. And I take it you were probably playing Saxlingham. Go check out Reaver's channel. He is my brother. He's an awesome streamer. Well worth checking out. Streaming no game. Right. Let's have a look. I think we are probably ready to get a harvest on. Don't think we can afford anything in the shop, even if it comes up. I also think we're not going to be able to automate any of our harvest because I think we are probably... Oh no, we should be able to sell some stuff. Are wood chips part of the byproduct category? I don't know. What's on offer? Paste baler, Fleagle trailer. Nope. And we're minus 3,000 anyway. Let's sleep again. No, sticking with Riverview was too much on it. Ah, cool. How good is Farming Simulator? Farming Simulator is excellent, off-road guy. I was just saying earlier, I think this is the best version of Farm Sim ever released. It is brilliant. I absolutely love it. Of course, when I want to start harvest, it is raining. Hey, Cavalier Roy, welcome along. How long is this rain going to last for? Can we move past it? 12 o'clock. Yeah, let's move time forwards then. Until this rain stops. Quite a while. This rain. Wow. Let's go a little bit longer on this. There we go. Right, that'll do. Slowly building the grain elevator museum on Riverbed. I've not done that. I should have had a go with that. Whoa. Whoa, catching the edge. Oh, actually, I don't want to park this here in case we have to refuel the combine or the MacDom. Park this just here. So the MacDon first. No, that's good. Do you like hay or crops? Personally, I like hay because I find it more fun because I don't have to wait as long. I like doing both, to be honest. I don't have a preference for one over the other. One of these buttons turns this around. Nope, not that. Which one is it? Change driving directory, Shift B. Hey, BK Farm, I'm good, thank you. Right, we're gonna see how good our yield is now. Good news is I have been hard at work updating all the old textures, FS25 textures, adding more snow to the roof. It's almost done now. I was amazed, Cavalier Roy, that those weren't already FS25 textures. The fact that the Drumard is being updated with all of those, that is just amazing to me. So kudos to you. That's some fantastic work. Do you know the song Sick of Getting Chokers? No, I don't. Right, 2 headlands, please. Okay. Oh, we're getting some decent yield off this. Getting some very decent yield off this. Considering how awful the soil is. Thank you. It's given me reason to learn Blender, and I'm hooked on GE and Blender. I need to crack on with that. I need to speak to, I keep saying I need to speak to Reaver about getting our map done. How you doing, Waylon? I know what I should do. Where is it? Oh! I haven't opened the door! Whoops! Right, thank you, Max Soul Lover. There we go. There's a short. There's a. Glad to hear it, Waylon. Oh, definitely gonna make a short of that. Definitely. There was indeed a door there. Oh, unfold the harvester. I meant to refuel it. In all that, I forgot to refuel it. We might as well have the harvester follow the might as well have the harvester follow the thing. DM'd you full screenshots. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that, Roy. They were looking really lovely, the last set of screenshots you sent to me. Just absolute knocking it out of the park. That's filling up really slowly with that fuel. Go. I'm shocked how easy Blender is to pick up once you're in the right frame of mind. Yeah, well, so my son has been learning Blender. My son has been learning to do Blender stuff. For me, it's always just been finding time. I don't know that song, Mr. Type 1. I don't know that song. Awesome, he can start working on model. Well, exactly. That was my thing. I said to him I would, if I put stuff on mod, you know, if we worked on stuff and got out on modhub, I would happily do it, you know, do it with him. Split the income with him. Right, I think, so I was going to put the combine on follow me, but what I might do instead, oh no, I can't. Oh, I can't put the combine on, hell with it. Right, I'm going to do this on a hired worker. And hope it continues on from here. Yeah. And then we're going to follow in the combine. That way I have a little bit more control than if I just had it going on follow me. Advantage of this is that we'll be able to go and get the tractor and the overloader. And it won't disrupt things too much. And I don't need to use the GPS on this combine because we are we're just following the tracks that the previous, or that the Macdon's doing. Oh, we are getting full though. Auger out. That's the one I want. Hey, Spencer GT. Hey, Jace. Welcome along, both of you. You have that mod? It's a DLC, that. You have both mods. I have a feeling that there is a windrowing DLC now, isn't there? Windrowing oh, come on. I got this in here and now can't get it out. There we go. Turns on a dime. Oh, yeah, that's great. No, it's available as a DLC. Thefisherj. It is a DLC that is available. Oh, just get out of the shed. No, I'm stuck on the other wall. Ow. You're not even near the door. Yay, we're out. There we go. Yeah, Unimog could make a good little cattle cart vehicle too. Just a K was hitting. Huh? With her for oh god. Oh yeah. Yeah, I figured you meant snake. I'm gonna have to pull that tractor out of the way. Pranked her so bad. %16 off one. A nice big overloader. Right, for $25 on 22, and it's a mod. There should be never buy. Okay, never buy mods. Never pay to access mods. it's again, for starters, it's against the Giants' terms of service, or the farm's terms of service. BF needs a drive-through shed. I do need a drive-through shed. I don't know where I'd put a drive-through shed. My trouble. So that's all the people who are keeping them behind Patreon paywalls. They don't care, it's against TOS, they still do it. Yeah, and the only way to stop them doing it, Soul Beast, is to refuse to buy them. Is to refuse to give anybody money who locks their mods behind paywalls. It's why I stopped pointing it out to those people and started trying to point it out to everybody else. And it's why I've been considering making a video about it for a very long time. Absolutely. Missy Max. Thank you for resubscribing and Prime for your 3rd month. You are awesome. I refuse to report it, but I don't think Giants... Giants does read abuse emails. The trouble is that unless somebody is also putting their mods up on modhub, there's not a lot they can do. Unfortunately, it's a battle that I've tried to fight for a very long time. I have on Facebook, when I pointed it out, I've received so much abuse. Oh my god. It's not even funny. Be nice to have a drive-through shed for machines and trailers. Yeah, I need a drive-through shed, especially for some of the dolly stuff would be useful. Consider replacing that the shed that I've got that I've been putting the header for the Macdon and my trailers in. Considering replacing that. The other thing is you will be paying for mods that have not been correctly tested and most likely conflict with mods that are on the mod hub and passing all the testing. Absolutely. In fact, it's one of my big bugbears about early access beta testing with Patreon. You are essentially paying more money than you would pay for a DLC for a mod that is unfinished and possibly broken, so you can have access to it a little bit earlier than everybody else. To me, that has to be one of the worst. That as I think that's got to be such a bad thing, such a bad deal. I think the worst I ever saw was somebody charging upper tier Patreon for early access to mods. They were charging like £60-70 a month. Yeah, absolutely, Soul Beast. $95 for a mod. And by comparison, so even just avoiding the fact that it's not allowed as part of the TOS, even ignoring that, for the DLC for Farming Simulator 25's Mercedes DLC that has 17 pieces of equipment for it, it's less than £10. You cannot tell me that a mod which hasn't gone through the full testing process can be worth $95 when the official DLC with a huge amount of equipment is less than... Have I met DJ Goham? I have met DJ Goham. He's a very nice bloke. A way around it, if you buy it, modify it, release it to the mod hub as you paid for it now, only maybe these people will see the negative side of doing it will stop. I don't think they will. It's the Roy. It's the same as the mod directories that don't care what they list, what's stolen. You know, as long as the money's still rolling into them, they don't care. They will trample over every modder out there just so they can make a quick buck. And the people who are charging for access to mods are the same. They don't care that they're breaking the rules. Now, I will point out, absolutely will point out, if somebody is following the rules, so i.e. they're not restricting their mod behind a paywall, and they have it listed on itch.io, where you can download it for nothing, or you give a donation when you download it, or they have a Patreon that you can donate to them and you want to support them, absolutely do that. Absolutely support modders, because modders are awesome, are absolutely amazing. What I'm saying is, don't support the rip-off merchants. Don't support those who say you absolutely have to pay to access these mods, because those are the ones who are most likely to give you a mod that is broken and won't give you a refund. And you know, if you're paying a patron every month for broken mods, i.e. early access, you're not going to get a refund if it breaks your save game or, you know, causes things to foul up. They're not going to do that. Yeah, jankymods.com. Hey, Tuckamatsi. Might show you guys something in a bit. I've been working on something. Don't know if I've shown you guys this before. Pictures, same as paying for mods. It is Loungefly if you have to join the Patreon to access the mods. What's going on? I am talking about how wrong it is to pay for mods, and doing and starting my harvest with some oats. Yeah, we're not far away from. Well, we will have. We've got the Mercedes DLC next month, and then 2 months after that we've got the DLC, the Highlands Fishing DLC, which is going to be fantastic. So excited by Highlands Fishing DLC. Harvesting a 60-acre field of soybeans. We've got, I think it's soybeans is our other field here. It's either soybeans or sorghum. I think it's soybeans, and we can use that header on the soybeans as well, which means we should just get such a bumper harvest of soybeans off here this year. Auger out. Hi, Jace. Oh, it's gone 11 o'clock, so I'm going to get to the end of this row. But we're going to get a full load off this combine, and then I'm going to finish up at that point. We'll continue this harvest on Wednesday. But I want to fish, I'd be playing Fishing Planet. Different type of game. Beta testing is Patreon member as long as the mods are free, but you can test off your own back. No Steam fan. That's charging for early access to mods. That's no different. That's how people get round the whole, or try to get round the whole thing. If you are charging people to be a beta tester on Patreon, and therefore they can access mods early, and you're charging them to access mods early, that's against the terms of service. So my response to that, Loungefly, is if you don't want your mod leaked early, only give it to people you can trust to beta test it. And in my opinion, that's not somebody paying. That's not somebody paying at all. Right, I'm gonna leave this here. Let's save this. We'll pick this up from here next time. No, there's no way to mod the DLC for tractors because they're locked in a DLC. Right, there we go. I hope that's saved. I didn't check if that's saved. Let me just check. Have we lost all of our work this evening? Game saved successfully. Yay! Right. Yeah, it's I've got work tomorrow. Let's see who we're gonna go and raid over on. Which same category, please. Oh wow. We're gonna go and raid Sparks, because Sparks is live with 184 people at the moment. Sparks gets so many people watching his streams, it's amazing. But yeah, we haven't raided Sparks in a while, so we're gonna go raid Sparks. He's playing some Farm Sim. He's awesome. So go and say hi to him and show him some BFN love. I will be back on Wednesday. We'll continue our oats harvest. And probably move on to the soybeans before hitting the corn. And yeah, it should be very, very good. Don't know what's going to happen with videos this week. I might have a video out on Friday. I'll see how things go. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Let's see who we have. Some thank yous tonight. Missen Max. Thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Reva, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Jay, oh no, that's a YouTube, so there we go. Sneaky13, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. JJB49ers, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Paul Sinclair 71, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And Luke Older 1988, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome as well. So with that, that's where I'm going to leave it for this evening. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share if you are over on YouTube. Massive thank you to all my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys not only help to keep the channel running, but you help it to grow as well. So thank you so much for your support. It really does mean the world to me. If you have yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I We'll see you next time.